Hello everyone, this is Muhammad Rafi Ansari and you are watching Triple M Tech, and today we have the day 7 for Python programming basic concepts. Okay. So we are going to cover these topics for loops. Okay, what is loop, why we need it, for and while loop. There is no do while loop for Python, break and continue statements. Okay, so these are the following topics those we will cover up today for the loops. Just Python. So what is loop, why it is needed? So if you want to a loop is for basically for iterating a statement. If you want to execute one statement for a multiple times, for n numbers of time or for infinite time, you can use loop. Okay. So loop is basically to execute a statement for a given condition multiple times, okay, until unless the condition is true, the statement will be executed, okay, and loop will work, okay. Similarly, for a given, for accessing the collections, items or the values from the collection, we can use the loop for iterating over a collection. So we have the different kind of collections like set, tuple, list, and dictionary. So we can loop over it. We can access it item through the loop. So let me just uh, give you the simple example of for loop. Okay, how can we write for loop? So for we know that if the index for a loop will be started from 0, okay. So this loop will be executed from 0 to 4. Let me just print the index value, okay. See, it is executed from 0 to 4. If we want to start our loop from 1, this will print value 1 to 4, okay, and 0 will be omitted. See, so you can start your range, okay, you have the control over it from where you want to start executing your loop, okay, from which index. Let's go for a list. Okay, you have a list, you have its item 2, 4, 98, and you want to print the item of this list. So you can simply write item in this list and print the item. So this will print your items. Okay, let me just easily see the contents of this list. Okay. 1, 2, 4, and 98 are printed. So this is the way we can use the loop and why it is needed, what is the purpose, okay. And we have covered up the for loop. So if you want to cover up, if you want to use the loop in your program for printing a statement multiple time, or you want to access the item of the collection, okay, you can use the loop. So there is another loop which is while loop, okay. So let's suppose we want to execute I is less than 5. You want to print the I value, and you are incrementing this. But for this you have to first initialize the value of I. So this will print the value of I from 0 to 4. See, so it is working. So in this way you can use the while loop as well. Okay, if you want to print rather than this whatever you want to print. Okay, let me just comment it. Okay, if you want to print whatever statement or whatever condition code of line you want to execute, you can write it here, like print. So blue will be printed 5 times. So it depends, I mean, how you are going to use the while loop. Okay, for what purpose, I mean, whether you are executing a statement multiple time, or you are waiting for a condition to be executed and n number of times. Okay, so you can use the concept of loop, and you can use either the for loop or the while loop. Okay, now let me just go ahead. So that there is another loop which is do while loop. Generally we have in Java, okay, and other languages, but here we do not have the do while loop. Okay, but we have its alternate. Okay, because we have the idea like what do while loop do. Okay, at the end its condition is executed at the end. Okay, so how in the same way we can execute while loop. Okay, so this is the workaround for that. For do while loop in Python. So we are print I I I is less than is greater than 5. So this break statement will terminate the loop or break the loop simply. Okay. So before I equal to I less than 5, uh, the loop will be executed and will print it. Okay, it is an infinite loop. See this condition, it is a will be executed infinite times, but we have the put this condition. Okay, if I is greater than 5, okay, if the I value is 6, this loop will be terminated. Okay, so this will print the values from 0 to 5. You can see, let me just run it. So it is printed from 0 to 5. Okay, once the value of I is equal to 6. Okay, since 6 is greater than 5, so it will break or terminate the loop simple. So this is the way how can we uh, achieve the do while loop. Okay, or write the do while loop condition, or I mean the concept of do while loop we can achieve in Python. Now break. So we have seen like break is used to terminate the loop. Okay, based on the condition. If certain condition meets, break statement will be executed and it will terminate the loop. So we have seen it. Okay. If anything you want to check, like you are printing a statement while okay is infinite loop. Okay, and you are printing something, print hello. This is an infinite loop. Obviously this will not be terminated. This hello statement will get executed infinite times. Okay, until unless your machine's resources are exhausted. Okay, this will continue. Okay, so if you want to break this, why we actually use the infinite loop. Okay, let's suppose we are waiting for a particular statement to execute. Okay, and we are not sure about what amount of time is to be taking and waiting for its response. So if the response code is received, okay, we can we can write a infinite loop, and under that if we can put either conditions, like if this condition is met, okay, then terminate the loop simply. So it's a very good thing to achieve such objective. uh, so let's suppose we have the I value as 0, and we are putting it y1, and we are saying like, so what it will do, it will continue it, okay. I value is less than 5, okay. So 0 to 4 it will be incremented, okay. So from 1 it will, since it is incremented here, it will start from 1, okay. It will it will not execute anything from 1 to 4, okay. Once the condition is 5, okay, it will print this statement. Give me a moment. It print this statement. If we put a break condition, it will print only once and will break the loop, okay. So let me just check it. Okay, so column was missing. See, only one time. Okay. If we put a condition like, if and put a condition like, if I value is less than equal to, you know let's suppose we want to execute only uh, 5, 6 and 7 6 twice, okay. So let me twice, okay. uh, Twice only, okay. When condition will be equal to 7, okay, this will break the loop, simple. So this will execute hello twice and then will terminate the loop. Okay, so less than 4, then 5, 6 and 7, it's gonna check the condition after this, so it is executing thrice, okay, this statement. So it is obvious clear like how can I mean where we have to use the continue, okay. Continue is like if we don't want to print anything, okay, and we want to skip the iteration for a defined interval, okay. Like here from 1 to 4 we are not printing anything, we are continuing on it, okay. So loop will be continuing but won't print any statement, okay, and after that it will start printing this hello. But after that we have I equal to 7, so it's checking this condition and terminating the loop. So this is the way how can we use the break and continue. So break is simply terminate the loop. Continue is not printing any new anything, but to continue that loop for a defined condition. So these are the various concept of loops. I hope guys you understand, you have got some idea how to use the loop in your Python programming. This is very good and essential concept, and we must have the good understanding about to use I mean how to use the loop in your day-to-day Python programming. Hope you got some idea. Thank you guys for watching it. If you like it, please do like and subscribe the channel. Triple M. Bye. See you soon.